Okay, so, all right, everyone, welcome back for another League of Legends rant. This one is definitely more specific to ARAM because in my experience of playing League of Legends, I have not once truly and seriously fought a Varus who played Lethality Varus in Summoner's Rift. It's usually always only ever been really an ARAM. But today's little rant slash story and or opinions is going to be about that. It's going to be about Lethality Varus and how it's annoying. It definitely is annoying when you can get spammed by a champion who can damn near throw out throw out his Qs every what 3 seconds, and it just absolutely demolishes your health. Especially if you happen to be playing like a squishy champion, then even if you're playing like a tank, right? Lethality Varus just fucking hurts. And it gets annoying too. And it's even worse when he auto excuse me. It's even worse if he autos you beforehand and then he hits you with the fucking hits you with the Q. And I don't know, just from my experience, most of the Varuses that ever, play Lethality Varus and ARAM, they always play in a way where it's like, yeah, they're gonna just hang back and shoot you, which is fine. Obviously, kind of expect them to do that, but it's like they'll do that, but then at some point they'll be like kind of antagonistic, where or like they want to do something and they feel full of like sure of themselves that okay, I can flash Q and blow this person up, right? And so they'll do that, and it's weird because it's like I've seen the same similar kind of behavior in like people who in ARAM, right, who play Lucian and get fed for one reason or another, and they do the same thing. But at least like in Lucian's case, it's like, well, you have the mobility to play loosey goosey like that. With Varus, you got no mobility. Someone jumps you, you're basically dead unless you have flash or you've been saving your ult for like this kind of situation. But like with Varus, it's like playing Ashe or like Kog'Maw, where you get jumped. That's basically it. Unless you just get really saved or you happen to have the damage just absolutely explode whoever jumped on you. But I don't know. With this game, we're just gonna bring up the match history. The match history of the game. We're gonna move the camera just over here. That way, I can, you guys can like see the scoreboard. Let me rotate myself to where my camera is facing scoreboard. So like as you guys can see, like just in terms of like we ended up winning, but it's like, dude, their Varus, their Varus was fucking 17-9, right? And it was just because of him. Like he was staying back, poking down Renata, poking down all of us, even our AP Rock especially. I think if anything, Malphite was the one who remove the camera back to the corner so that way I can actually show this. But like a lot of dying happened, but like all of Varus's kills pretty much were Malphite, or well, actually we can see like so, but kind of the TLDR of it all is like of my thoughts of Lethality Varus. It's like it's annoying. Yeah, it's annoying to deal with, and it's even more annoying when like the people who do it and like get fed. But like let's just say like they get fed and it wasn't because like they actually outplayed you or like out skill diffed you. It was just like, hey, someone else on their team got them low, and then they just land the last hit with their Q or their W or no, the E, and then the game ends or whatever, and they're over there like talking mad shit, and it's just like, it's like, all right, buddy, keep talking mad shit. All you did was score the final blow, and you got the kills for it. Like, but everyone else did the work for you. So, and it's no different than anyone. It's no different with any other champion. There's always gonna be those people who are just like, ah, ha, 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 and then it's just like, buddy, you did nothing. You know, like it's that kind of it's that kind of situation. Um, but that's just gonna be my quick little thoughts on Lethality Varus. Some of it does, bleed over into other champions or like into other build playstyles of other champions, but primarily it's just Lethality Varus is real fucking annoying, and I don't enjoy it whenever I see it in a ARAM, and I don't enjoy playing Lethality Varus, which is funny because it's like I play other champions. I've played other champions in ARAM where it's like the same sort of thing, but it might just be I don't like Varus, just like as a champion with his abilities, and like in ARAM, it's a whole combination of things for me. But with that, that'll be the end of my little rant story slash opinions and thoughts on Lethality Varus. If you guys agree or disagree, feel free to say something in the comments. Feel free to like the video. Feel free to subscribe also. You don't have to, but liking or subscribing lets me know, hey, this kind of content is of interest to people, to you guys. With that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and I hope you are doing lovely wherever you are, whether you're playing League of Legends, playing Warhammer 40k tabletop, whatever you're doing. I hope you're having a great time. Hope you, and if things aren't going well, I hope things turn around. But until the next time, see you guys later. Peace. I don't know. I've always been the kind of person to where, the best thing to do in any like heated situation in a game is just, with regards to the game, right? It's like, try to look at the bigger picture, right? So like an example being, like in the many times I've played with my friends in League, there's always those times where it's like I'm playing support, my friend Matt is playing AD carry, and he'll get uppity and a little butthurt with me when it's like when I end up killing one of our opponents, because he's the AD carry, so he's the I don't know what the other option was. And in that kind of situation where it's like, yeah, it does it suck that I as a support am the one who got the kill? Yeah, 100%. Maybe I shouldn't have been the one to get the kill, but at the same time, it's like, hey, at least be happy that anyone on our team got the kill, and rather they, the enemy not die, or they get kills. That's the way I always look at it, right? Where it's like, hey, yeah, sure, you as the AD carry may have not gotten the kill, but hey, at least I as your support got a kill. And depending on like what support I'm playing, that actually might be kind of good because it's a nice little injection of gold or whatever have you. Sure, it's more important for it to be on the carry, but the team as a collective got the gold, right? So that's what matters. That's what should matter. And it's unfortunately that perspective that is sort of irritating to deal with at times, where it's like, you're with other people who maybe just kind of like, as soon as anything goes poorly, in that thing going poorly is like the most insignificant of things. I mean, granted, do I have my own like little micro crash outs when that kind of stuff happens? I mean, yeah, like it happens, but if it ever happens with me, I just keep it chill, or at least as chill as possible. And I do mean that.